If I had one tip to give you on Instagram, it would be to focus on engagement before you focus on growth. What's up, everyone? I'm Reggie Dupree, owner of Final Draft Design. Whew, all right, let's do it again. What's up, everybody? This is Reggie Dupree, owner and founder of Final Draft Design. And this is your first time here, I call this my Reg Talks. And what I try to do is I try to give actionable, practical, digital marketing advice. Well, I want to say advice, but tips and insight to help you grow your business through digital marketing. So today we're talking about Instagram and the Instagram algorithm. It's always changing. You have new features popping up. The algorithm gets hard to really understand all the time. So I just want to give you some insight and some ways you can kind of beat the algorithm to work in your favor. This isn't going to be one of those posts where I'm giving tips to increase your followers or something like that. It's not going to be one of those. It's just insight on the Instagram algorithm to help you understand it. So let's get into it. Ultimately, it's all about engagement. Engagement. Like I said, I will focus on engagement before I focus on growth. So exactly what is engagement? You've seen it. The likes, the comments, all those things on your post, that's considered engagement. Instagram even has a way of tracking how long somebody stopped on your photo. So if they're scrolling up and they stop on your photo, they may not like it, they may not press play or whatever, but Instagram knows if someone posts on your content. So that counts as engagement as well. And it's a point system with this whole engagement thing. So because some engagement ranks higher than others. You have likes, which rank around number 1. Then you have comments at a 2. And then you have shares and saves like 4 and 5. So the more shares and saves you get, that shows Instagram this content that this guy's putting out is interesting. People are interested in this content. So the more content like that you put out, the more they're going to push out. Because if you don't know, Instagram, they only push out your content initially to 20% of your following. So in the day of fake accounts and inactive accounts, sometimes that content can go to those people that aren't even on the platform anymore. So this brings me to tip number 1, delete inactive accounts. So if you have, say, 10,000 followers and 3,000 of those followers aren't even engaging in your post, or they're inactive followers, they don't even use the platform anymore, or they're even fake followers, those people may be the ones getting that content. When you have people that do engage with you, they don't even get the chance to see the content right away because it's going to fake followers. So I got a tip for you on that. This is a pro tip. I use an app on my phone called Cleaner, and it helps me clean out inactive accounts. I'll show you how to use it real quick. So when you go into Cleaner, it logs you in, and then it fetches your account. In the app, you have your following, your people that are following you, and your media, and it kind of breaks down who's not following you back and all that stuff. So what you want to do, you want to delete all your inactive followers because they're not engaging with your content anyway. So you go to your followers tab, click on quick select in advanced quick select, select inactive. So then it processes and finds it. And there's other apps like that, but what that will do, that will give you the option to delete all inactive followers so that they're not wasting your engagement pretty much. So instead of it going to people that aren't going to engage anyway, it goes to people that really care about your content. There you go. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is just really to be social. Be social against the social media platforms. So be social. Reply to comments, reply to DMs. It's actually important that you do reply to DMs because, again, the whole algorithm works with engagement. So if they know that you're having a conversation with someone, they know that they're interested in your content, they're interested in your profile. So when you start posting stuff, the person that you're communicating with, they're most likely going to get your content. So you definitely want to be social and comment on people when you can. Number 3, this is really like a no-brainer, especially if you're in business. If you're in business, your account needs to be a business account. It needs to be a business account. I can't even stress that enough. Now, what you get with a business account, you get advanced analytics, and we'll talk about that in a second. And you also get to include certain information in your profile, like your address, location, email address, contact, where they can just hit that button, and it'll take you directly to an email. All those type of features that help them get in contact with you if you're a business. If you're a personal account, you don't have those type of features. But most importantly, the analytics. So what you want to do, you want to study the analytics so you can actually see, when your followers are online and when they're using the app or being active in the app. And when you understand when they're active in the app, you you want to target them. You want to post when they're on. The people that actually, engage with your content. Because again, if you engage in the morning, same thing with the inactive followers. If you engage in the morning when your followers aren't even there, I wouldn't say you're wasting content, but that doesn't really give your followers who really rock with you a chance to really engage with your content. So pay attention to who's following you and at what time when they're most active, and post for them. And my last tip, and this is the fun one, I just learned this one. I think it's going to be a big trend in 2019, and that's to crop your photos 5:4. You know how when you're on Instagram, you can crop your photo to either be landscape or square. For the longest, it's been crop your video to be square. But now, the new trend, you're going to see this live 2019, the new trend is to crop your video at 5:4. And that's pretty much like portrait mode, but it's cropped in a certain way that, it kind of fills the screen a little better. The reason why, they know how long somebody's on your content. Even if they don't stop or like, they know somebody slowed down or somebody paused on your content. So the reason why I say go portrait or 5:4, that's a longer image, so it takes them longer to go through that image. You like that? It takes them longer. So if you have a landscape, don't post landscape video, because when it's landscape, it goes through the feed quicker. But when it's 5:4, it's a longer image to scroll up, so it's on somebody's feed longer. That's a quick tip for you. I just learned that one. I like it. So that's all I had here. I just want to share some insight on the Instagram algorithm to help you guys navigate it and help you guys understand it and give you some workarounds. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, please hit like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I will see you next week. Oh, make sure you follow me on Instagram too. It's @FinalDraft. But I will see you guys next week. This was fun. Reg Talk.